St. Joseph. According to Christian tradition, in addition to the Basilica of the Annunciation, the Church of St. Joseph is also in Nazareth. The sanctuary is called the Church of the Nutrition because Jesus lived and grew up here until he was an adult, learning his father's trade. The ancient tradition ties this basilica with the memory of the carpenter's home in Nazareth. Among the oldest witness accounts, there is that of the pilgrim Arculfus from the 7th century, who speaks of the existence of a shrine known as that of nutrition. Here Jesus was brought up and educated by his parents. The other tradition links to the location to the workshop of Joseph, a memory recovered by Franciscans on their arrival at Nazareth in the 17th century. The apocryphal story of Joseph the carpenter narrates the death and interment of Jesus' foster father, describing how Jesus himself helped and comforted him at the moment that he passed from this life. We also know that some of Jesus' relatives remained at Nazareth according to the history of the Judeo-Christian Hegesippus in the 2nd century A.D. Now on the remains of a Crusade church stands a neo-Romanesque building designed by the German architect Father Wendelin Hinterkusser and constructed between 1911 and 1914. Up until that time, a small chapel stood in the same place, built by the Franciscans in 1754. In the archaeological digs of the late 1700s, a bath was uncovered with a mosaic base, supposedly an ancient baptistry, and a series of grottos and silos visible in the crypt of the church. The announcement to Joseph. When his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found with child through the Holy Spirit. Joseph, her husband, since he was a righteous man, yet unwilling to expose her to shame, decided to divorce her quietly. Such was his intention when, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary your wife into your home, for it is through the Holy Spirit that this child has been conceived in her. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel, which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke, he did as the angel of the Lord had commanded him, and took his wife into his home. He had no relations with her until she bore a son, and he named him Jesus. Matthew 1:18 through 25.